day in the life of intermittent fasting and what some of the pros and cons are. Flex the muscle of being disciplined. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, this video is a day in the life of intermittent fasting. Getting tons of questions about it because this is what we're doing in our squad forum at the moment, like a fasting focus month, just to really teach girls who are wanting to learn about it. It's such a hot, like, I don't want to say trend at the moment, but you know when things come and go, and this is something that everyone's talking about at the moment. So when people are talking about it, it's a great chance for us to open our minds and open our eyes and learn more. Even if it's not for you or you don't agree with it, it's really cool to hear other people's experiences and what some of the pros and cons are. I was really close-minded to it when Steve first started doing it because I've been brought up with breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I feel like I talk with my hands a lot. Sorry. And even when I was starting to become a personal trainer, that's ingrained in you that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So I was a little bit like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this, Steve, but whenever you hear about something new, it's your responsibility to do some research and even trial it for yourself to see how you feel and to see the pros and cons. I originally really started to do it to support Steve because we're in the same household. It was kind of, I think it was a bit harder for him when I was eating breakfast because he can like see it. But the benefits that Steve felt, first of all, he lost 8 kilos within 2 months. He was so much more energized. He said at work in the morning, which is when we work a lot, he's so much more clearer in his head, had a bit more of a bounce when he got out of bed, and overall just felt like his gut and his digestion and everything was just better. He finds so many positive. He really can't find a negative. I don't do it full time. I really do listen to my body. There is some mornings when I come home and I'm from training and I'm like, I'm just really hungry. I'm craving a big green smoothie. So I'll make a big smoothie. Or if I'm going out to meet a girlfriend for breakfast, I'm not like, oh, I'm fasting, I can't eat breakfast. But I do like to make sure like 3 days a week I do it. Mainly the reasons for me is for digestion. I really feel like it gives my body a really good break and digest everything. And since I've been doing the main benefit for me, well, I've seen a lot of positives actually. I do feel clearer as well. I'm more energetic in my workouts, which is weird because I always have had half banana before I work out or a coffee. I feel clearer, way less bloated. Like I barely ever feel bloated anymore, apart from when I went to Bali and I ate a lot of noodles. I felt bloated then and I wasn't fasting. I do listen to my body. It's what we're doing in the squad forum at the moment. So many girls, it's the same kind of thing. They're like, wow, my bloat's gone. Like you feel like you appreciate food more because when it gets to that first meal, you're just like, oh, so keen. I have 2 meals a day normally, at lunch and dinner. Sometimes a snack in the afternoon if I'm really hungry or craving something. They are bigger portions. I'm not trying to lose weight. So there is mistakes that you can make. You do have to make sure you're eating enough calories and getting enough nutrients. So we kind of explain all of this in the forum and teach more about it in there. So if you are interested in learning more, come and join our forum and get my squad app because that has all the information, and Levi's actually done a set plan for anyone that wants to do it. So I will link all of that in the description box below as per normal, but it's not going to be as much food in this video because, well, I'm fasting. So I've gone for a 45-minute walk. I've done some steps and now I'm going to head off to the gym and train. So I'll show you guys my workout. I am just living for this crop tee from Tone. I love it. I love camo. I just always have loved camo, but I'm really picky on the type of camo. I feel like there's some really ugly camo sometimes and there's some really beautiful camo. So I am just living for this. I got my hair, little life update, got my hair stripped yesterday. It's still quite dark, but I am on the journey to go back blonde. So next week I will get my blonde foils put back in, but she's just needed to strip it and then we're going to do some treatments in it. So just to keep it really healthy, but I'm going back blonde. I really love both. I found it really hard to like decide what I want to do, but I found, because I was just getting toners, I found it really hard to maintain the brown that I like because each wash it would just like get lighter and I don't like it lighter. Either needs to be really dark or really blonde. So I'm going back blonde, but who knows what I'll do. I've been pink. I really want to do like a lilac purple. Like really want to try that. I saw Ariana Grande do it at Coachella and I loved it. Anyways, let's put my seatbelt on, turn my car on, and I'm gonna head to the gym. You guys can see my workout and then I'll show you what I make for lunch. I think I've been breaking my fast lately with just a massive smoothie. I just feel really good getting the greens into my system, and we did alkalizing challenge last month and I just really like starting breaking my fast with alkaline foods. Your body just absorbs it straight away, so it's just so good for energy, so good for your skin. So I feel like I'll break it with a big smoothie, which is that a bit boring for you guys, but anyways, let's get to the gym. I just arrived at my gym, as you can see in the background there. I do get a lot of questions about if you can come and train at my gym while you're on holidays or anything, or you just want to trial it. You definitely can. Just come in reception hours, so it's 7 to 11 in the morning and 4 till 7 at night, but we're closed on Sundays. Saturdays 7 to 11 as well. So if you want to come and trial it, or if you're just visiting on holiday and want to come do a workout or do a class, then come and check us out.
1,000 words ain't enough to define the body of, yeah. Caught her look and she wants it back. She's firing up that body up, yeah, babe. You think that I want you, but nah, babe. You're one in a million, but it's not for me. I'm not into girls with a plastic trace. Don't take it too personally, yeah. My fault, my bad. The word's out, but you aren't ready for it. Show off, appearance of I got this, but I got.
So our session normally starts at 7 AM, but I always come like 20 minutes beforehand to foam roll, do my favorite stretches, open up my shoulders, stretch my neck, just get my body a bit warmer before I jump into our actual training session. We do a little warm up with neck, but I definitely feel like I need a longer one, especially when I hurt my neck. I was like, I'm gonna take more time to stretch and warm up to prevent any of that happening again. So now I'm ready to get started. Although one thing that I didn't film because the booty bands are locked up is to activate my glutes. So I'll get the resistant bands and do some butt raises, or do some clams, or do some standing leg raises, just to really warm up my glutes before I get into my heavier like deadlifts and squats and the big muscle groups. I find it just helps to activate my glutes rather than my hips and quads taking over, because they're quite dominant. So warming up and getting my glutes activated is super important, and probably for most of you as well. So definitely butt raises and clams will be your best friend if you want to really work on your glutes.
My fault, my bad. The word's out, but you aren't ready for it. But I.
Your B-day? Big dirty 30. Both of us this year. I'll see what I've got on. I don't know. I might be busy. You'll understand, won't you?
Look, I just really want you to be.
I'm a mum. Like, I'm a mum, so I'm tired. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed that workout this morning. I've obviously showered and I am very, very hungry. It is now exactly 12 o'clock, so I normally fast. I last till at least 10, but depending on how busy I've been out and about and kept pretty busy today, so I've lasted till 12, but now I am starving. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break my fast with some bone broth. I showed this in my last vlog, the bloating one. I love bone broth for gut health, for protein, for collagen. I just feel so good off it, and I feel like it really helps my stomach digestion, and I don't know, I just feel really good off it. So I like to have this on an empty stomach. So I'm gonna have bone broth to start with. I just put a teaspoon in some hot water and drink it down. It's curry flavored, which is quite nice. Then I'm going to have a chicken schnitzel. I'm gonna pan fry some sweet potato really thinly with some purple Spanish onion and just some coconut oil and coconut aminos. And then I'm gonna steam up a whole heap of green vegetables. So I've just got lots of green beans and snow peas. They're my favorite at the moment. One mistake that I spoke about in my squad forum that you guys need to make sure you don't do is when you're fasting, because when you're eating all the time, your stomach kind of expands. When you're fasting, it kind of shrinks a little bit. So when you're starving like I am now, the first couple of weeks I found I would just go straight for my meat and my carbs and my sweet potato, because that's what I enjoy more than my green vegetables. I love green veggies, don't get me wrong, but I would go for those first and I would fill up on these. Then when it came time to eating my green leafies and my dark green vegetables and just my green vegetables in general, I was kind of full. So I was not getting in as many nutrients as what I should have been. And because I wasn't having my morning smoothie as much, which is where I get greens powders, spinach, kale, celery, like a lot of green vegetables in that as well, I just realized over that couple of weeks, and it was a great mistake to make because I did learn very quickly. So now when I make my meals, I always have my green vegetables first. I still have a good habit of having my greens powder once a day, and I do that. I have green vegetables for lunch and dinner. Then I'll get onto my carbohydrates and my proteins. So that's a little mistake that I made. Make sure that you are still getting all of your nutrients in there. You're getting healthy fats, proteins, carbohydrates, and so many fibrous greens. You need to make sure you're getting your fiber into your diet. Anyways, let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna have my bone broth, then chop up my sweet potato and get on to cooking that. If you think steamed greens are just really boring to eat, try putting hemp seeds on them and this nutritional yeast. I've actually got a new, where is it? This, but I haven't tried it yet. So I will let you guys know if it's nice. The ingredients looks really good, but for now I'll just use nutritional yeast. I've smelt it, but I haven't actually made it yet. So that's my lunch. Now when it comes to snacking, I do normally have like a 3:30 snack. I just get a bit hungry and I like eating. So lately I've been just having a piece of fruit, making like a green smoothie, not too heavy or anything, or having my clean treats because they are now back online. If you guys watched my last vlog, you would have seen we've relaunched everything, the top 8 flavors. I'll link it all below, but I might make some gooey caramel fudge because that's like my #1 right now, which I'll show you guys how to make. It's probably the hardest out of all of them, but when I say hard, it just means you need like a hot pot compared to the other ones where you need nothing. You just roll them into balls. Anyways, I'm gonna go upstairs and do some emails and sit at my desk for a couple of hours. Frizzy, I need to work. Does not care one bit. So cute. So for my afternoon snack today, I'm going to have the gooey caramel fudge. As I said before, I am borderline obsessed with this flavor. It's just so good. Like it actually tastes caramelly and gooey and a bit of chocolate undertone. Like it's just so good. It's Friday night, so tonight I'm going to make, I've been craving the clean butter chicken, which I will link which vlog that's in because it's actually got all of the ingredients and how to make it in the description box. So you guys can just take a screenshot, but it's a little bit more fiddly than a lot of my recipes I have on YouTube. Like you have to get like, I think it's like 8 or 9 different herbs and spices and measure them out by teaspoon and then mix it all together. So it's a little bit more fiddly, but once it's made, it's so yummy. And it's just herbs and spices, coconut milk, chicken, whatever vegetables you like. And then I put rice noodles in as well because Steve loves noodles and I do as well since coming back from Bali. So that's gonna be our Friday night dinner. That's gonna be my afternoon snack. And that'll be my day on the plate fasting style, but let's make these clean treats. So for the gooey caramel fudge, all you need is rice malt syrup and tahini, a baking tray, obviously the mixture, and a pot, which is just gonna melt down because it's got little bits of cacao butter in this. So you need to melt that all into the mixture. I'm not going to show you guys exactly how to make the clean butter chicken because it's on the vlog, so you guys can just watch it and see how there, but that is all of the ingredients you need. So it is a little bit more fiddly. Why, hello.
Hello.
How you going?
I'm good.
Better than yesterday? Mwah.
Well, still feeling a bit flat.
Tell everyone why you're feeling a bit flat.
Giving up coffee for a bit. It's been years, so I've become a bit of an addict.
How many teaspoons in your coffee in the morning do you think you have?
Oh.
He literally grabs it and just like pours it in. I'm like, I've been such a nag lately because I'm like, from a good intention, I don't want you being addicted to it. And he crashes and he's not sleeping well. So I was like, you need to cycle, and he finally is cycling.
I think the biggest one is when you start having it and it's not giving you a hit, and then you know.
Yeah.
And you still feel like shit. So anyway, but it's hard because I'm intermittent fasting as well, and coffee really helps you get through till 12 o'clock. So
this vlog is actually a day in the life of intermittent fasting. I've kind of spoken about what you found the best thing, but can I hear it from you? What's the best thing about intermittent fasting? Do you find it easy? Do you find it hard?
you lose weight.
Yeah.
I find for me it's eating bigger meals. So
No deprivation, like.
well, you are in the morning. You are.
Yeah, true.
Just a bit. But then you get used to that. Like you do get a little bit hungry sometimes, but you learn to control that, and then you can eat bigger meals.
Yeah, we enjoy our big meals.
I've lost, I don't know, 10 kilo or something, I think.
Because yeah, all the girls, as I've told you guys, are doing it on the forum at the moment. The girls are feeling the same, just more energy, like flatter in their stomach.
Yep, you don't crash as much in the arvo.
Yeah, and you appreciate your food more, hey?
But I've been smashing the coffee, so.
Don't you reckon you appreciate food more?
Yes.
Like when you actually, yeah, when we sit down for our first meal at lunchtime, we're always like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So I was gonna make stuffed capsicum tonight, but Steve felt like chicken and veg. That's why we're making the butter chicken.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. You back to work now?
Yep.
Love you. Gonna have some dinner before we make that. Can you please sit down? Please sit down. Yeah, we're gonna have some dinner and then we're gonna make treats together. You gotta eat that first. No sauce, okay. Sit down, please. Pop your feet down. Is Tasha gonna eat all as dinner? And then we're gonna make. You don't like that one? What do you say? They can. I please have my new drink bottle. You sure can. You gotta use your manners, darling. What do you say? And you're welcome. You did really good at swimming this afternoon. Oh, I've lost the lid. I don't know where it is. You're getting really good at swimming. Did you like diving?
Yes.
And touching the bottom?
Yes.
Was it good to see Maggie?
I didn't touch.
Oh, you didn't touch? It looked like you did.
I get the squids.
You got the squids? Good work.
I got a squid.
Yeah, shopping.
I'm gonna do warm pasta.
What's that?
Warm pasta.
You want sauce?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. What do you say?
Please.
You can have a little bit of sauce on top. You have a big mouthful and I'll get the sauce.
Oh, big one.
It's a little one. Good work. Should we do our colours? What colour is this?
I'm purple.
Good boy. What colour is this?
Blue.
Nice work. What colour is this?
I'm yellow.
Yoo-hoo! What colour is this?
I'm green.
Oh my gosh, what colour is this?
I'm red.
Ah, you're so clever. High five. Yeah, boy. What colour is your favourite? Which colour do you like the best? Purple? I like that one too. I like yellow too. Do you like yellow? Is yellow like the sun? What colour is Mummy's phone case?
Little.
Good work. What colour is this drink bottle?
Orange.
Yay, you're too clever. Hey, it's Mummy's birthday tomorrow.
Yes.
You excited to see her?
Mummy's birthday too.
Who?
Mummy.
Mummy's birthday, that's right.
Mummy's birthday too.
Mummy's birthday's in December. You got Daddy's birthday,
Yes.
Taji's birthday,
Yes.
Zizi's birthday, Mimi's birthday, and Gigi's birthday.
I'm sorry.
Zara's already had her birthday. Remember she had, no, don't put your spoon in there. Remember she had the party at the playground?
Yes.
And we went down the slide and we danced
Mm-hmm.
and you had cake. Hey,
Hey,
hey.
I say audition.
You love playing with the kids.
Yes, I'll be a dinosaur.
You want to be a dinosaur?
I'll a party.
You can have a dinosaur party? That'd be cool. Should we make that happen? Yeah? Do you want a dinosaur party for your birthday? Say yes please, Mummy.
Please, Mommy.
We can do that.
You may have more?
Have dinosaur cookies at your birthday party?
And some more?
And more? We gotta eat all your dinner. Doing very well.
I'll cut it.
Okay, you cut it. So, do you wanna make this?
Yes.
What is it?
Thinking.
Clean treats. This is, can you say gooey?
Gooey.
Caramel?
Camel.
Fudge.
Cold.
Is it cold? You say fudge? Say fudge?
I did it baby sleep.
You do what?
I did baby to sleep.
Oh, baby's asleep next door. You have to be nice and quiet, okay? You're gonna be the mixer. Do you wanna pour this in too? Wow! Does that look delicious? Okay, Taj, you stir first. Oh no, we don't need stir. And then we're gonna come over here and heat it up. Oh, hands out. Oh god. Wow. Okay, it's gonna get a bit hot. Mummy will do the hot one. Did you eat some? You are very cheeky. Oh, it's a bit too hot, darling. But you can do the next stirring one where we put that stuff in, okay? This one won't take long. It's just hot. Look. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, hot, hot.
Mum, don't touch it.
Oh, it's a bit hot because it will burn. Then you'll be like,
It's cold. It's cold.
no, it's very hot. Very hot. See? Flames?
It's cold.
Nah, it's hot.
It's hot there.
Yep. Hot everywhere. Good work. That's a good breath. Do we want one more? Go. Good work. Okay, put it out of the bowl. Okay, this is very hot, so don't touch. Mummy, pour in here, and then you can help me stir this. Okay. All right, little guy. Okay. Okay, we need 2 tablespoons of tahini. Is that yum? I haven't even put the rest of the stuff in yet. 1, 2, Taji mix in. Okay, do it nice and gentle. And 2 tablespoons of rice malt syrup. 1, mix it in. Now mix it. Let me quickly mix it before you get everywhere. Okay, Taji, help Mum. Oh, that is really good.
I want to eat it.
Yeah, but not. Okay. No more eating now, I've got to freeze it. Oh wow, that is enough. Oh my god. You can lick this, but that's it. Okay, no more. You can lick, oh my god. So try not to get your toddler to eat the whole batch, but that's how good it is. You're gonna put it onto a tray. Excuse me, look, there you go. So quickly put it on a tray and then chuck it in the freezer as fast as you can. That's how good it is. Oh, reality of having a toddler. Not all cute photos and smiley, giggly Snapchats. No, Josh. No, say bye everyone. So So Friday afternoons is normally the time where Steve plays golf and then he goes and has dinner with his friends. He's just going to catch up with them and then he's coming back early tonight because the football's on. So he'll be back about 7. So I'm just gonna hang with this little man, give him a bath. We'll give him his 20 minutes of iPad that he gets each night, read some books and put him to sleep, have some dinner, probably catch up with some YouTube, or really want to start a new TV show. I haven't started a new TV show in a while, but that's pretty much our little night home routine. So he absolutely cracked it. When I put the clean treats in the freezer, like literally lost.
I want more clean treats.
I know, but you've already had a lot of clean treats. You licked lots.
More.
I know, darling, but we can't have too much more. But he lost his shit, like screamed. Took a long time to calm down. We don't do time out as such, but we do kind of, there is a naughty corner, but I go and like stand there with him and get down on his level and talk to him.
I want iPad.
Not yet. And we try to take big breaths, don't we?
I want.
You're a little bit grumpy this afternoon. You okay? Can you show everyone how you...
in the morning?
No, we only watch iPad at night for 20 minutes. Oh my god. That face. Hey, can you show everyone? Taj. No. Gotta go, guys. What about... This is a unicorn. You're cheeky bum tonight. Yeah. Is that for me? Thank you. Yum. Can I have a froggy? Please? Please? I've got a grumpy pants on tonight. Lucky mum. Here we go. What colour? You are so grumpy! Can you have a kiss? Love you.
Mommy,
See? It is. Okay. What do you think? Here's your manners. Say smile. Show me your teeth. Okay, ready? Get dressed. What's down there?
Water.
Oh. Okay, do you want to give Taj a kiss?
Yes.
What are you going to say today?
I read a birthday.
You just started!
Steady day.
Can you say, I love Taj?
I love Todd.
Taj is strong.
Todd.
Strong.
Ooh.
Say Taj is brave.
Todd is brave.
I love mummy.
I love mommy.
Mwah. Right, get dressed, good boy. Move over so mummy can sit next to you. Remember, we just do 20 minutes, hey? Mwah. What are we going to watch? Oh, that was you when you went to Bali. That's a really big aeroplane. Do you reckon that one's going to Bali?
Yeah.
It's a yellow plane. I've never seen a yellow one. Whoa. Look at that one. Woo.
Oh wow, it's a bird.
So here we have the clean butter chicken. What are you doing? Playing with Uncle Jesse.
Ready? Easy food.
So I've got my iPad and I'm gone. Delicious. I just got to add some noodles. If you want it more runny, you can always add some more coconut milk. I just added a whole tin. But so yummy. What are you doing? Mummy cuddles? What about Jessie cuddles?
Where's my Jessie cuddles? You're a mouthful.
Mommy cuddle.
Mummy cuddles. And that is my dinner, topped with lots of fresh coriander. Never used to like fresh coriander and now I love it. Clean, healthy butter chicken. Yum. Cuddles? Nearly bedtime. Hey, giving daddy cuddles before you go to bed?
He's really just trying to look at the iPad.
It's a very forced cuddle. Daddy wants love.
Love. Love me.
Love, 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 love. So forced, babe.
Love me. Love me.
Oh, poor daddy.
Love me. Love me.
I do love you. You got footy to watch now, babe.
I do. I'm frothing. I'm out.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
In an hour or two?
Yeah.
Love you.
You too.
Footy obsessed. Is it time for bed?
Yes.
What are you reading?
Reading story.
Stories? What's your favourite story? That is Mummy in the book. What's your favourite story to read?
Turtle.
Turtles? That says tigers prowl and snakes hiss. What else can you see? Lizards.
Baby Sorry,
It is Baby Zari. I love these feeling books. They've got like sad, angry, jealous, happy, loved. It is Gigi. Teaches them all about their feelings. I love it. We do 3 books every night. Every night before we go to sleep, we have big cuddles. What age does this stop? I never want it to.
I stop now.
Is it still raining?
It just stop now.
Rain stopped?
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? I love you.
Are you?
I love you more.
Are you more?
Love you the most.
Are you more?
Hey, do you want to go in a big boy bed or do you like your cot?
My God.
You like your cot? Okay. Don't change what's not broken. We actually ordered his big boy bed and it's like a digger. It's so cool. But whenever we ask him, he loves his cot.
I could go bed.
You will get a digger bed one day. Because he's still just sleeping through. My friends have really struggled transitioning them. I'm just so scared and they're all like, don't do it. Like hold off as long as you can. So as long as he's happy in there and he's sleeping through, I just don't want to like change it. But obviously he will one day. I'm just not in any rush. He loves his cot. It is raining a little bit. One last cuddle. One last cuddle. You kiss? Mwah. Put Bob down the end. Okay, and you lay down with your big bunny. And do you want 2 blankets or 1? Just 1? Or do you want 2? 2. Do you want to tuck you in? Tuck you in nice and tight. Oh, Emma! Here! She was down the side of the cot. She got stuck. Yes? Love you.
Love you.
See you in the morning. Yeah, we'll have cuddles in the morning. See you in the morning. Love you lots. Bye, baby. Love you. Bye.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Hello. What do you got?
Gooey caramel fudge.
My goodness.
Where you go?
That's so good.
Out of 10.
8.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Out of 10.
10, baby.
Oh yeah. That curry literally fed me, Steve and Jessie, and we are all massive eaters, and there's still leftovers for tomorrow. Stoked. How cool is it you like break it off into like fudgy chunks? You could make them into balls, but this is the only one I like making into like a slice. So good. This raw, what's all raw but like not frozen, just the mixture is so delicious. It's nice like this, but I really like it when it's soft. I have shown this in a previous vlog, but this is my tea collection. So especially when I'm intermittent fasting, tea is my savior. So in the morning when I'm busy and when I'm working, when I'm not eating, I will just have so much tea and water and it tires me over. And then after I finish eating, I also have tea at night. So I normally like my Bye Bye Bloat or just like a pure peppermint or a pure ginger, pure fennel, anything really. So I'm going to wrap this vlog up here, but this week on my Snapchat I spoke about, and it was really briefly because it was just before I was about to run stairs and then Sammy pulled up. I was like, oh, gotta go. But I was talking about discipline. I've spoken a lot before about discipline versus motivation. A lot of people really rely on motivation to keep them motivated, and unfortunately motivation comes and goes. What we need to learn is to flex the muscle of being disciplined. There's a lot of things in life that you will have to do that you don't want to do repeatedly to get to where you want to go. In your job, in your relationship, in parenting, in food. There's just some things that you have to do to get shit done. That might be having apple cider vinegar in the morning. That might be, you know, really thinking of your partner's need and doing things that makes them so happy that you find really annoying, but you just do it to have a passionate, successful, happy relationship. You know, there's things in my job that I don't necessarily enjoy doing sometimes. I enjoy most of my job, but there is little things in there that I'm just like, oh, don't enjoy, but I need to get done. If I rely on motivation, like so many people think I'm motivated all the time, but I'm not. I'm just really disciplined, and I'm really structured, and I'm really routined, and I'm really good at managing and juggling my time. I'm a big planner, and I've been listening to so many, like, if you just go on YouTube and type in like motivational talks, I just do it when I don't know what to listen to. I'll type in motivational talks on YouTube, and so many last week were saying that successful entrepreneurs, successful business people, successful millionaires and billionaires, the one thing that they all have in common is being disciplined to get up early. Setting their alarm early is creating more hours and space in the day to work on their dreams and their goals. And sleeping in and being lazy, like, we know when we're doing that, but being really routine and structured and learning how to manage your time, you're so much more productive and you get so much more done in your day. But you have to be disciplined. It's like brushing your teeth. You set your alarm, you have to be disciplined. When your alarm goes off at 5 or 5:30 or 6 even, whatever time it is, you have to be disciplined enough to get up. As much as this warm, cozy bed is so tempting to stay in here and it's so comfortable, if you want to do amazing things, if you want to do great things, if you want to go really far in life, if you want to live a certain lifestyle, a certain standard, then only you can make that happen. You can't sit there hoping and wishing that something's going to change if you're not willing to change. We have to be so willing and so dedicated and disciplined to put things in place consistently to make things happen. Otherwise, they just won't. Having a really passionate, happy relationship, having a great career, having a successful business, that shit's hard. It always is hard. Like, Steve and I are always working on our relationship, like always. The moment we get comfortable and we just like don't focus on each other, we become disconnected. It's so important to be constantly working on it and growing on it and communicating everything. And it's the same with your business. Whatever you put energy and focus into, it's gonna flourish. And whatever you don't, it's gonna diminish. But it's very hard to juggle everything, especially if you are a parent. And that's why a routine and being structured and managing my time and being disciplined is so important. But being disciplined doesn't come naturally. It's like a habit, and it's like an emotional muscle that we need to flex. I just want you to take a minute after this video to just kind of look at how your day rolls most days. How disciplined are you? And are you one of those people that does rely on motivation to, you know, come around and last 2 or 3 weeks and then you fall back into your old habits and it's just a vicious cycle that you've been in for years? Maybe it's time to start breaking that cycle, but it's time to start taking responsibility and stepping up and going, I need to be more disciplined in myself. We need to stop letting short-term pleasures affect our long-term goals. Short-term temptations affect our long-term goals. And that can be in finances, that can be in your relationship, that can be in your health and fitness. For example, a short-term pleasure in your health and fitness, if you're trying to lose weight and there's pizza or chocolate in front of you, that's a short-term pleasure, that's a short-term enjoyment that will affect your long-term goal if you do it consistently. I'm not saying if you have a bit of chocolate, it's gonna affect your overall goal. Obviously, you need to do it consistently, but you need to be disciplined to say, no, that doesn't serve my goal right now. That's not where I want to be because I've got this goal and I'm being disciplined and I need to make it happen, and only I can make that happen. In a relationship that you might be really disconnected, I don't condone cheating at all, but you know, cheating for some people, that is a short-term pleasure to gain connection, to gain significance, to feel love, and that meets a human need. But that is a short-term pleasure that if you're in a relationship or a marriage and you have children or you're seeing someone, that's going to affect you long-term forever. So that's a short-term pleasure that will affect you long-term. If you're trying to buy a house or you're trying to save for this holiday, or you're trying to save, pay off your car, a short-term pleasure that affects that long-term goal is buying an unnecessary handbag. Like, do you really need the handbag? Do you really need the chocolate or the pizza? And is it really the right thing to be doing, to be flirting and kissing or making out with someone when you've got a partner? It's short-term pleasure that will affect your long-term goals forever. But it's up to you. We are in the driver's seat. Don't sit in the passenger seat and wonder where life's going to take you. Hop in that driver's seat, hop in the lane that you want to be in, and you steer. You get to decide where you go. You get to decide who you hang out with. You get to decide how you spend your time, what time you get up, how late you stay up, where your quality of life is, what you put in your body, how you move your body, who you surround yourself with, what kind of emotional muscles you're going to be flexing to get better at. You're in control. So take a minute after this video to just like reevaluate and pull yourself out of your life as if you're looking down at your life and going, where can I improve? Where can I step up? Where can I be more disciplined? Because that's where I want to be. I don't want to be sitting here this time next year. I want to be over here. But to get there, it's a journey, and I need to put things in place. I need to be more disciplined. I hope this little rants help. It all makes sense in my head, and whenever I've got something in my head that I feel like can help you girls, I just blurt it out. It's like word vomit. I'm like, oh, I just need to get it off my chest and hope that it helps someone. So if this did help you, please let me know below. And as always, I'm running a weekly competition. I love doing this for you guys. Let me know. I would love to know what lifestyle has worked for you and why. I think it's really cool that so many people are being so open lately as to trying new things and accepting other people for what they're doing. You know, if you might have a friend that's vegan, or you might have a friend that's paleo, or you might have a friend that's intermittent fasting, or you might have a friend that's loving keto, be open and be accepting of other people and their decisions. So I'm really excited to see this movement of more women being open and not putting people into a box of, oh, you know, you can only do that. It's my way or the highway. It's just so not like that. Not one size fits all. So I would love to know how you're living, what lifestyle you're living, and why it's worked for you, and if you think it'll be long term. And also let me know an area where you feel like you need to be more disciplined. And after watching this video, are you going to be? Are you going to take a step or put a plan in place and be more structured, or set that alarm an hour earlier to get something done? Talk to me. I can't wait to read your comments. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, as it really does support my channel. I hope you're loving my videos lately. A massive shout out to everyone who just showed so much love in my last video. It was really a vulnerable moment for me, and I didn't expect to cry telling that story so much, but it just shows how raw last year still is for me. And I also received a lot of sorry messages, which really, you have no idea how much that helps me breathe again. Like, that might sound dramatic to some, but when girls send me messages saying, I'm so sorry for contributing to last year, or I'm so sorry for being involved, or I'm so sorry for saying this to you, it takes so much strength in a person to say sorry, and I just admire that so much. Like, I don't even care what you said to me. Like, if you can say sorry and admit that you're wrong and learn and not do that to anyone else, like, that is just so incredible, and it just really warms my heart. Like, I can't say how genuinely thankful and grateful I am for those girls that reach out and say sorry. So thank you so much. Don't forget to win the prize, which is going to be a mystery box. You need to be a subscriber, so make sure you click the subscribe button. You have to give the video a thumbs up, obviously comment, and that's all you need to do to win. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.